You know the feeling. It's 2 a.m., you finally laid your head on the pillow, you take that first deep breath of the night, and then you hear it, the cry, that thought of, oh, here we go again. It is just, it's completely exhausting. And it always leads to that same question. A question you've probably screamed into your pillow 1,000 times. Why won't they just stay asleep? You feel like you've tried every book, every blog post, every piece of well-meaning advice, and yet nothing seems to stick. Well, what if I told you the answer wasn't some secret trick, but actual, real science? Because brand new research has uncovered a proven blueprint that honestly changes everything we thought we knew about toddler sleep. And this isn't just another opinion. This is the evidence we've been waiting for. Okay, let's dive into where this comes from. This whole blueprint is based on a groundbreaking Japanese study that used a smartphone app called Nenne Navi. Now, don't think of this as just some tracker. It's way more like having a personalized, expert sleep coach right in your pocket, giving parents tailored advice. And this wasn't some huge impersonal survey. Nope. Researchers followed 52 real families with real toddlers, going through the exact same sleep struggles that you might be facing at this very moment. And get this, they followed them for a full 6 months. This is so important because this was never about a quick 2-night fix. 6 months, that's long enough to build real, lasting habits that actually change a family's entire rhythm for the better. Now, this is the part that is just astounding. Over those 6 entire months, not one single family dropped out of the study. 100% adherence rate. And you know what that tells us? It tells us that this program wasn't just effective, it was actually doable for busy, tired, real-world parents just like you. And the results? Wow, they really speak for themselves. The time it took toddlers to fall asleep, way down. Waking up in the middle of the night, it happened way less often. That weird jet lag between weekdays and weekends, so much better. And maybe the most important result of all, look at that last one. Parents' own stress and irritability went down. I mean, these are life-changing improvements for the entire family. So, the big question is, how on earth did they do it? Well, it wasn't some magic wand, it was a simple framework of 3 incredibly powerful strategies. And we're going to call them the 3 critical sleep shields. This, right here, is the core of everything. So let's break down shield number 1, the consistency secret. This is the absolute foundation, and it's all about creating a predictable rhythm that your child's brain can physically count on. It all starts by fixing a problem called social jet lag. And trust me, you've definitely felt this, even if you've never heard the term. It's what happens when your toddler's bedtime is 8 p.m. sharp on a Tuesday. But then on Saturday, hey, they're up till 10. That 2-hour gap is basically like making their little body fly across a couple of time zones every single weekend. It just completely messes with their internal clock. And the study proved this works. Just look at the chart. On the left, you see the average social jet lag before the program. On the right, you see how much it dropped after. This isn't just a theory, folks. They proved you can fix this. A toddler's brain is wired for predictability, and that consistency literally strengthens its internal clock. So here it is, your first micro win, the 30-minute wake-up window. It's so simple. First, pick a target wake-up time. Let's say 7 a.m. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to wake your child within 30 minutes of that time, every single day. And yes, that means Saturday too. This is one of the most powerful signals you can possibly send to their developing brain. Okay, moving on to shield number 2, and this is a big one for every modern parent. We're calling it the digital sunset. It's all about creating a buffer zone to protect your child's brain from something that, let's be honest, just didn't exist a generation ago: screens. You know, the researchers themselves said it perfectly. They noted that the widespread use of media has raised serious concerns about its negative impact, and they were absolutely right. That blue light from phones, from tablets, from the TV, it actively blocks the release of melatonin, which is the crucial hormone that tells our body, hey, it's time to sleep. And again, the data proves that this is possible. This chart shows the average time of night that screens were finally turned off. The before bar is pretty late in the evening, but look at the after bar. It's significantly earlier. These families successfully created that digital sunset, and it made a massive difference. So here's your next micro win. Just try swapping screen time for story time. Maybe an hour before bed, all the screens go off. But the key is this: you don't just take something away, you add something better.
You're swapping a sleep disruptor for a sleep promoter. You're swapping blue light for real, human connection.
All right, it's time for our third and final shield. And honestly, this one might be the most profound of all because it actually has nothing to do with your child. This one is all about you. It's called the Calm Caregiver. What's so fascinating is that the study didn't just track the kids' sleep, it tracked the parents' feelings. This chart shows the percentage of parents reporting high levels of irritability. Look at that before bar. Now look at how it just plummets after. Getting their child to sleep better literally made them feel calmer. It's a two-way street. The neuroscience behind this is a concept called co-regulation, and it is incredibly powerful. See, a toddler's nervous system is still under construction. It actually looks to its caregiver to figure out how it's supposed to be feeling. So when you walk into their room at 2 a.m. feeling stressed and tense, their body feels that too. But your calm becomes their calm. So how do we actually put this into practice? Here is your final micro win, the 10-second pause. The next time you hear that cry, before you even move a muscle, just stop and take one single, slow, deep breath. That one tiny act of calming your own nervous system can completely change the energy you bring into their room. So let's put it all together. You've got the consistency secret, the digital sunset, and the calm caregiver. These aren't just separate little tricks. They're interlocking shields that all serve one deeper purpose. Because at the end of the day, this was never about creating a perfect sleeper or a perfectly rigid schedule. The real secret here is that these shields all work together to build a stronger feeling of safety and connection. When your child feels truly safe and connected to you, sleep just stops being a battle. So please remember, this is about connection, not perfection. You are building trust. You've got this. So I'll leave you with this one question. Based on everything we've just uncovered, what is the one small change you can make, maybe even starting tonight, to begin building that shield for your family?